Alright, you have created your first project and you are now on this blank page. First of all, the purpose of this video is to show how to create a world setting where you can move a character, and that's it. It's very simple, nothing more for now. So first you're going to add a 3D scene. This will be named No 3D by default. Change its name to World. Now you're going to add directional light and change the background color of the ground and sky as you like. For this I just chose two random colors. Next you're going to add a child node to the world. Add a CG box 3D which will act as the world terrain. Change its settings to your likings. I chose 20 by 20. And change the transform, change the Y value to minus 0.5. Save the scene by pressing Ctrl S in a new folder called Scenes and then create a new 3D scene. In this new scene we need a character body 3D. The one that shows when creating a new scene by default is a no 3D. You can either delete this or just change its type as I'm doing, and then change its name to whatever you like. Most of the time when a yellow warning appears, you can just click on it and it will tell you what the problem is. The issue right now is it says consider adding a collision shape, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Add a new child node and search for collision shape 3D. Add it. The yellow warning in the collision shape we just added indicates that it needs a shape. On the left side under shape we will give it the shape capsule shape 3D. Next we have to add a mesh instance 3D. Change the Y value under transform for both collision shape 3D and mesh instance 3D to be 1. Then give the mesh instance the same shape, capsule shape 3D. Click on the capsule shape 3D on the right, and under material choose the standard material 3D, click albedo and choose the color you like. Save the scene and give it a name you like. Go back to the world scene and add a camera 3D as a child node. Under the transform, give it the values so the view is above the terrain. You can use the preview in the right top corner to see the placement. From the file system where you save the character scene, you will now drag it out and place it in the middle and change its position to 0, 0, 0, so it's in the center of the terrain. On the CSG box 3D, remember to enable the collision box. At this stage, when you run the game for the first time, you will be able to see the character on the CSG box 3D, but you won't be able to move it yet. That is because no script is attached to the player. So right click the player and click attach script, create a new folder called scripts and enter. Since this is a very basic guide on how to create a movable character on a terrain, the actual code in the script by default is actually working. So all we gotta do is to run the game, and then you have to use the key arrows on your keyboard to move the character. Now you might be wondering, what if I want to use WASD as movement, and I can show you that. Click on the script navigation at the top. At the current code for input, just change the names because those are already attached to the key arrows on the keyboard. Therefore, by changing the name to anything else, we can attach these new names to the keyboard inputs, such as WASD. Open project settings and then navigate to input map and then write the new names one by one and click on add. Once you created all four, click on the plus sign on the right of it, then type once on the keyboard the character you've chosen for the action. So for example, in my first I have UI lift A, I attach it to the keyboard input A for lift. Do the same for the rest of it and run your game. Now you can use WASD to move. This was a very basic guide and I hope it helped you. If you liked it, then please like and subscribe. Thank you.